Well, partners, on this week's episode of the Bon Temps Cooking Show, I'm not taking y'all to Mexico. I'm not taking y'all across the Great Wall to China. Where I am taking y'all is across Bayou Teche and smooth across your barbins, because we coming with a Cajun classic this time, partners. I'm gonna show y'all how to get started on that.
Come on in, partner, pull you up a chair. Got the black pot burning, smell is in the air. Just stir that pot and let the good time roll. You're now tuned in to the Bon Temps Cooking Show.
Mais comment ça va, cher? It's your boy Parrain, and we're back again in the old Bon Temps Kitchen, and we're about to show y'all something fire. My grandma used to make this. It's grits and griards, and we're about to start off with cooking our little grits. I'll put the ingredients up on the screen for y'all to see that, and I'm gonna show y'all how to start y'all grits. So before we get too hung up, and for a lot of these new subscribers that don't know what Parrain is about, the first thing we're gonna do is stick that clean in the pocket. So we're gonna be pretty standard with our grits. I'm gonna start with a cup of milk, and that's not near enough, but this is what I got to transport stuff back and forth to the pot with. So we're gonna fill this pot up. Ignore the cup of milk. We're just gonna fill this pot up to the little notch. I'll show y'all once it's filled up. So we got this thing ripping and rolling, and we got it all nice and hot. So we're gonna take our little chicken base, and we're gonna put some of that right up in there. We're gonna start off with some flavor before we even put the grits to that thing. And you're gonna put a little bit of seasoning, not a lot, because this is gonna be to the bottom of the griards, so you don't wanna put too much, just a little bit. Mix that up, and we're gonna come with our grits, partner. So we're gonna come with them grits, pour some of that in there. And like to pour it in, you have to kind of see this up close. It's hard to explain this trick, but I usually kind of just pour it until it piles up in one centralized spot, like that. And I mix it up. I know it sounds weird, but it usually works out for me like that. But technically, you're supposed to measure it out and all that. It feels like it's a little loose though. I'm gonna put a little bit more for good measure. But when you're cooking grits, it's gonna be kind of loose the way I do mine anyway, on purpose. And it's gonna cook down into what we want it to be. You also don't want to leave it too high. We're gonna put that thing on like a medium to where it don't scorch to the bottom. Give it a little stir every now and then. So remember how I told y'all you had to make it fat? I mean that. And if anything's gonna fat, it's gonna be these grits. Because when they get thick, it's usually when it fats. So the next thing you're gonna do while that's cooking is you're gonna cut your bell pepper, your onion, and your garlic, and get that ready for your griards. So when you get your grits nice and thick like that, you're gonna put your little butter in there, but not a lot. You don't need a whole lot of butter in this little amount. So we put like maybe 1/4 of a stick of butter in there, just to finish it off. You're gonna mix that up, make it extra creamy, but still thick so it could hold on the plate, since we're gonna be putting the griards on top of that. But now, we're gonna start on the griards. We're gonna switch pots on y'all, like magic. So the first thing you're gonna do is get your pot nice and hot, and you can test it by putting your little onion in there to see if it sizzles. And it does, so we're gonna dump our onions in there. We're also gonna dump our rasta colored bell peppers in there. And we also gonna add our meat. And that's a pork butt roast that I got cubed up and marinated already in my zip 'em up, lock 'em up bag that I used to bring to the Temps Kitchen. So we're gonna let all that stuff smother down and I'm gonna show y'all what to do. So I smothered that down and I formed me some good griards to the bottom. And I'm about to put me some water to that and scratch that. Look at that. Woo. Tap you some water in there, scratch it. Then we're gonna let it smother down again. Then we're gonna scratch it again. Put some more water in it. But first, now that we tap that first thing of water in there, we're gonna add our garlic. You wanna wait till you got some liquid in there so your garlic don't burn and get bitter. So we done cooked it down, let it stick, and we scratched it, and we added water. I can't tell you how many times. And keep doing that till you lose track, until your gravy looks thick like that, partner. Until where you can take your meat and just cut it with a spoon real easy. And once you get it like that, that's my favorite part of the show, partners. I'm gonna heat up my little grits and get that ready, because it's time to mange.